What's up? I'm Dick Parker.
Who?
Your tournament director for the 2024 Oak Country Club Open, presented by Dynamic Disc KCK KCMO.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
This is your official player meeting. Everything you need to know about this Saturday's upcoming event.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
That said, we'll have a brief meeting before each round to go over anything and everything we need to cover before you get out onto the course.
Oh, there's the consulate!
Oh, thank God.
If I can just find a parking spot.
Important parking information. There is limited parking at the Oak Country Golf Course. You can park all around the pro shop. There is also a limited amount of parking in the grass between the practice green and hole 16's green. Do not park anywhere near any of the greens. You will be in trouble.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
If that lot is full, you can park in the church parking lot near the entrance of the golf course. Just park, walk down, check in, get your golf cart, and then go back and get your stuff.
And you must be the Monopoly guy. Thanks for the free parking.
All right, let's go over all the general rules for the disc golf course. We're also going to cover hole-by-hole rules and explanations. If you have any additional questions, you can reply to this email and I'll try to get back to you before the event. I also want to give a shout out to all of our T-Sign sponsors. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to fund this event. It costs a lot of freaking money to rent a golf course. If you've never done it, don't. This course is a championship level course, par 67 over 10,000 feet. For both rounds, we're going to be using golf carts to play disc golf. Yay!
So what?
So what? So let's dance.
By the time you see this video, you're already going to have your ride or die golf cart partner. Make sure to check out Disc Golf Scene to see what hole you're starting on and who the hell you're riding with.
I never heard of half of these guys, and the ones I do know are way past their prime.
Most of these guys never had a prime.
This guy here is dead.
Since we are riding in golf carts, it is up to you to respect all golf cart rules and etiquette. Make sure you know the rules before you jump in that cart.
Wait for me.
Shortcut! Shortcut!
Listen, I'm trying to make this a permanent disc golf course, so it is up to you to respect all of the rules of the golf carts and golf cart etiquette. Respect the course, respect the property, and respect the owners there.
Respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me.
We are shaping the future of disc golf at Oak Country. If you want to play disc golf there year-round, it's up to you to make sure you don't piss these people off. Or me. Or Cole. Or my dog.
This is what we want. Our balls are in your court.
As far as the golf course is concerned, all golf greens are OB. If you end up on the golf green, remove your disc, take a meter from the golf green, and go on with play. If there's a mark or a divot in the golf green, try to repair it with a divot tool. Any other damage that occurs to the course, please report to the pro shop as soon as possible. All water is considered OB if completely surrounded by water. Please take your full meter away from the water's edge and then proceed with a one-stroke penalty. I'd also suggest bringing a retriever pole with you in your golf cart to retrieve any discs that are in the water or hard to retrieve. Do not enter the water for any reason.
You understand?
Don't go in there and...
Good touching!
All right.
There. I was at about 6 there. You don't want to see me go to 10.
Most of the cart paths are OB, whether on or across the cart path. If a cart path is broken, or it's gravel, or not well defined, use your best judgment when calling an OB stroke. If it's close, give it to the player and move on.
It's complicated. I would appreciate some space on this.
If you have any questions that need to be answered by me, play a provisional and ask me after the round and I'll make a ruling. Most notably, this is going to come into play holes 6 through 8 and then again on hole 14. That also goes for white painted lines. If they're smudged or removed for any reason, just use your best judgment when making an OB call. Hole 1, sponsored by Jerry's Mom. Jerry's Mom's hot, but not that hot. It's a 766-foot par 4. On or across the cart path to the right is OB. Hole 2, sponsored by Under Par Apparel. Hole 2 is a 591-foot par 4. From the tee, you must come to rest in the fairway. The white line marks the left side of the hole, and the cart path will mark the right side. If OB, proceed to the drop zone. Normal OB rules apply from the drop zone. Hole 3, do it for Dale. Dale Earnhardt, come from the dead and sponsored hole 3. It's an 852-foot par 5. On or across cart path to the left is OB. This hole has the neighbor's yard rule. If you end up in somebody's backyard on the right side of the hole, please move it back to the fairway with no penalty. Hole 4, sponsored by Metro Pure Water and Ryan Oldham. Hole 4 is a 596-foot par 4. On or across the cart path to the right is OB. Hole 5, sponsored by Claymark Homes. Claymark Homes, they'll fix your shit. Hole 5 is a 410-foot par 3. On or across the cart path is OB. Hole 6 is sponsored by Big Skinny Disc Golf. Big Skinny. Kelly's big, Kevin's skinny. They like disc golf. Hole 6 is a 1,169-foot par 5. On or across the cart path to the right is OB. Shots over the cliff on the left of the hole may be brought to the first available legal stance with taking a 1-stroke penalty. It is a dangerous cliff. We do not want you climbing down and trying to attempt to play it. If you do, you play at your own risk. But don't do it. Hole 7, sponsored by Rosebrook Center. The mission of Rosebrook Center is to break the cycle of domestic violence so that individuals and families can live free of abuse. Hole 7 is a 740-foot par 4. On or across cart path on the right is OB. Shots over the cliff on the left of the hole may be brought up to the first available legal stance with a 1-stroke penalty. Hole 8, sponsored by West Heating and Cooling. 913-927-0175 for all your heating and cooling needs. This is an island hole. On the drive, the disc must come to rest inbounds. If OB, proceed to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. Normal OB rules apply from the drop zone. Hole 9, sponsored by Flight Plan Disc Golf. Hole 9 is a 947-foot par 5. Before the bridge/creek, it is OB on or across the path to the right. There is also a white line before the creek that will serve as your OB marker. After the bridge/creek, it is OB on or across the cart path to the left. Hole 10, sponsored by Grip Equipment. Hole 10 is also going to be our CTP hole, where you'll be able to win cool prizes provided by Grip Equipment. Hole 10 is a 320-foot par 3. OB on or across the cart path to the left. Hole 11, sponsored by Timcotronics of KCMO. It is a 542-foot par 4. OB on or across the cart path on the left. Hole 12 is sponsored by Foxtail Farm Disc Golf Course. This hole is a 350-foot par 3. OB on or across the cart path to the left. Hole 13, sponsored by Jack Lowe in the Northeast Kansas City Disc Golf League. www.nekcdg.com for more information. This hole is a 250-foot par 3. On the drive, you must come to rest inbounds left of the cart path. If OB, proceed to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. Normal OB from the drop zone. Hole 14, sponsored by WinPro Solutions. Thanks to Kathy Hart and Hal Kurz for sponsoring every year. This is a 285-foot par 3. OB on or across the cart path on the left. On the drive, if OB, proceed to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. Normal OB from the drop zone. Hole 15, sponsored by Kelly Davidson and her dog Turbo. It's turbo time. This is a 684-foot par 4. OB on or across the road on the left. OB on or across the cart path on the right. OB everywhere. Hole 16, sponsored by Fresh Leaks KC Catering and Meal Services. This is a 390-foot par 3. OB on or across the road, parking lot, and cart path. Hole 17 sponsored by Chug, David Walker, and Beer League. This is a 638-foot par 4, OB on or across the cart path on the left. Hole 18 is sponsored by Gary Harvey, G Money. Gary didn't really want anything on his sign, but I texted him and asked him if we could at least stick to tradition and put Jack Lowe as a bitch and a hoe, and he obliged. Jack Lowe, you're a bitch and a hoe. Hole 18 is a 220-foot par 3. This is an island hole. On the drive, you must come to rest on the island. If OB, proceed to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. All shots from the drop zone, normal OB apply. And that wraps up our hole-by-hole overview and T-Sign sponsors. Thanks again to all our sponsors for your support.
Yes. Thank you.
Everyone who has signed up for this event has their UDisc account linked to the tournament. When you log into your UDisc app, you're actually going to see your starting hole and starting time for each round. For the morning singles round, check-in will be 7:45 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. At 9 o'clock, we'll have a quick players meeting before sending you out on the course. We plan to start right at 9:30 a.m. There will be no horn, there will be no yelling of start. At 9:30, get going.
All right, let's go.
In between the morning and afternoon round, we're going to be holding a raffle. Everyone playing in the morning singles round will get 1 raffle ticket. You'll be able to buy more raffle tickets if you want. They're going to be 2 for $5, 5 for $10, or 10 for $20.
Shut up and take my money.
The raffle will happen in between the rounds. You do not need to be there to win. If you win, I'll save it and get a hold of you. Just be real easy about how you're going to get your prize.
I made your award. I won it. Damn, hell, you say you won it? Yeah, mind power, Swede, mind power.
We have a ton of prizes this year. Some really cool vintage disc golf bags from Grip Equipment. We got some awesome new buzz saws from Discraft, along with some other cool prototypes that they sent me for the event. Plus, a lot of other cool stuff. All T-Sign sponsors are going to get an additional 2 raffle tickets. This year, Fresh Leaks KC is going to be catering our event in between rounds. If you play both rounds, lunch is included. If you're only playing one of the rounds, you can purchase lunch for $10. Reach out to me and pay me.
I am starving. I haven't had lunch since yesterday.
Lunch will start being served around 12 o'clock. During round 1, we'll have 2 small kegs of BKS beer. Thanks for BKS for hooking us up this year with some high quality beer.
Oh my God!
And during the second round, we're going to tap the additional 2 kegs. Get your drink on. Try to only take a couple beers. Make sure everybody gets at least one that chooses to drink. If you're an alcoholic, the Pro Shop also has some Coors Light.
I also drink, perhaps more than Meredith. I just hide it better and keep my clothes on.
If you're not playing the second round, I'd ask that you please vacate the parking lot after lunch or as soon as possible to make room for everyone coming in for the second round.
What the? Come on, man, go! What is your problem, man? Do you know how to fucking drive? No. What? No, I don't know how to fucking drive. I don't know what any of this shit is, and I'm scared.
All cash payouts for the event will happen 1 to 2 days after the event. All the AMs are going to get paid out with vouchers that will be good at both Dynamic Disc KCK and KCMO. Just show up at the store and they should have your name on file with how much money you won. I'll reach out in an email to also let you know how much vouchers you'll have to use at those stores.
Really?
Any other questions or concerns? Try to bring those up during our 9 a.m. meeting, and I'll address those as well as possible. As good as possible. As possible. Possibly. Maybe not. Afternoon doubles, check-in, and start time will be determined by round 1's finish. We anticipate start time at 2:30, so please be at your hole and start right at 2:30. There will be no horn or yelling to tell you to start. It's on your own to know the time.
Okay, we're trapped, everyone for himself. Okay, let's go.
All payouts is going to be handled exactly like singles. Venmo, PayPal for cash, Dynamic Disc KC, KCMO for vouchers. The hole I have you starting on and the cart you're in is final. Do not switch for any reason. We need this thing to go smoothly, and the only way to do that is you follow the rules. It's not that hard.
Is that necessary?
Oh, are we playing a game where everyone says something stupid?
And that completes your 2024 Oak Country Club Open Player Meeting. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and keep it in the fairway.
Bonnie, anything to add?
No.
He's not the best color man in the league for nothing, folks.